Peace and power to the people of the struggle. Salute, salute, salute. Salute. What's going on? How you? I'm glad you are here. I'm glad you are here. I thank the universal truth and absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people that struggle. As you come on in, know you're in a safe space. Know you're in a space of learning and getting learned up. Know that you're in a space of educating and being educated. Know that you're in a space for conversation, comments and concerns, questions and answers, a space of dialogue, a space of integrity and intelligence, a space of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, a space of love, hella right, a space of masters, kings, a space of love, your space, a space where we are working on what? A path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Please keep all funding information. Hashtags, green screens, apps that have cash, pals that pay, unions that are Western grams that are money. Damn it, red cups, blue cups, coffee cups, tea cups, damn it, tea kettles. Squeegee man pockets, the pastor's pockets, ties, collection plates, God diggity damn it, the Hummer Fund. It's a war going on outside. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until you're cuffed up out in the street facing the wall. Don't wait until you're cuffed up in the gutter sitting on your behinds and balls. Don't wait until you draped across a hot hood of a patrol car. It's too late then. Don't wait until you get the pink slip. Too late then. Book an assessment. Get your anger in check. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. Stop sending each other outside with that goddamn chuck sirloin on your eye. Okay? I seen some of y'all come outside with bologna on your eye. Damn it, bologna don't work. It got to be a steak. Stop laying hands on each other if it ain't in a loving manner. Sending each other outside with busted lips, arm slings, and things. You know what I'm saying? Wrist wraps and all that, because y'all been fisticuffing in the house all damn week. Book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse consultation and counseling, book an assessment. Intimate relationship. You and your mailman. You and the pastor. God damn it. You and your employees. Intimate relationships. Cousins. Nephews and all that. Okay? Book an assessment. Learn the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you, characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness levels. Damn it. Conversations, situations, people, past traumas, okay, places that should have your alertness levels on 1,000. Remember, with this information, the life that you save could be your own. Yeah, I need a dose tonight. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you're here. Who with me? Not too many people to tag tonight. I should have made this a man up because I need as many black men in on this conversation on this dialogue that we can get. So tag a black man that you know. Any age from 16 to 70. Tag them. Tell them to come to class because I got some questions that I need answered. So get your black men, get y'all musty asses to class. BX, the Bronx Drill. I forgot Shorty name. Shorty, you got picked up for clapping that New York Jet. Chris Boyd, bring your ass to class. And the rest of y'all drill rap dudes, especially in NYC. Bring y'all asses to class. Y'all gonna learn today. Okay? And I don't know this man. I seen the clip. If you look at the thumbnail, you can see that I got this little vid from Twitter. But I guess somebody know who he is. But he says the idea of Pan-Africanism is dumb. Okay? So bring his ass to class. I know he's from Benin. Bring his ass to class. And while you're at it, let's see who in class tonight. God damn it. Yeah, let's see who in class tonight. God damn it. Man, oh man, oh man. First in class, lovely lady. Oh, I see you. What's going on? Indigenous warrior. Peace. What's going on? Peace and power. What up? Philip Boone. What up? Andrea Jones made it to class. Listen, y'all. I'm telling you. I want y'all all to send your universal healing powers, universal strength. You understand? And keep Andrea in mind as she is struggling through some health conditions and she needs our energy. So keep her in mind, keep her in hearts. Ask the universe to heal her. Okay, Andrea, jump in class. What's going on? Ooh, Dre's in class. God damn it, boy. Karim McDonald music. What up? Dust Roll, what's going on? We see you. Terrell. Salute. What's going on? Terrell is in class. We see you. Mr. Strictly Game. John. Tate. L. A's in the building. What up? We see you. Tierra Green the Youngin is up in here. Ooh, need Pop Philly's in the building. What up, Philly? Eric Carlos, the Riverwalk. Santa Toad in the building. What up? What up? Uh-oh, Jeff Sparks. What up? Huh? Charles is up in the spot. What up, Charles? What up, Chuck? Huh? Yeah, goddamn. Hood Center highlights. What up? Who that? Who that? Felipe Harris is in the building. What's going on? We see you, Bernie. What up, Bernie? What up? Huh? Uh-oh, Michael Guest is in the building. Sean Jenkins, Ty. What's going on, NFNT? What up? Mark Hines. Who that? Hey, Ghost is in the building. What up? CB Brooklyn. What up? Ooh, Philly 215 in the building. Damn it, what's going on? Who that? Oh, yeah? Okay, that's what we talking about. Who that? Huh? Who that? Let me see who that. I can't see that. Who is that? Huh? Oh, man. Somebody hiding their little name and shit. Mike, what up? Mike Aaron, what up? Yeah, oh, damn. Boy, I'm getting trolls early. What's going on? They ain't usually don't come. Who that? What up, Hayes? What up, Hayes? D. Haven, what up? Huh? Shaolin in the spot. Boy, they in here deep. Who else? Man, they ain't, I'm getting through attendance, Jack. They in deep. Yeah. Kevin Will, what up? Huh? Never, what up? Ooh-wee. They in here deep. Nah, don't nothing stop the show. You know how we do. Frank, Fizz, what up, Frank? Molly, what up, what up? Yeah, peace and power, what up? What up, man? Vet, what up? We see you. Yeah. God diggity doggy, God diggity damn. Uh-huh. What up, Jay? Uh-oh. That guy from 313, what up? Yeah. Boy, something is going on tonight. God damn it, we here, though. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. What up? Nehemiah Washington, much appreciation for funding the war effort. What up? Yeah. Well, first and foremost, we gonna get this out of the way. And we gonna get right to the notes. So far, NYC ain't in the building tonight. Only Frankie. Alright. A couple of others. Okay? Y'all hear me, right? But we're gonna get this over with quick. A man, now they calling him a man. So funny. So funny. I just seen on Twitter, X or whatever the hell they want to title it, call it now. This Ofe boy, 18 years old, taking box, brutally taking box, choking broads out and all that. Big old goofy lurch jughead looking motherfucker. Taking box. 18 years old, they sentenced him as a juvenile, gave him probation. You understand what I'm saying? Atlantic City in the building. What's going on? Oh. SC's in the building. Okay, what's going on? Sniper, what's up? So, check it. 18. Gave him probation. Will, what up? Gave him probation. He down there taking box. Ofe taking box from Ofe's. But here, this young drill rapper, 20 years old, they calling him a man all the time. He could have been 17, they calling him a man. You see what they did to the Philly kids that was down there, got caught up trying to steal equipment in Florida. See, I keep telling y'all I'm not taking my ass down to Florida. Never, no time. They show all these juveniles, names and faces. These is babies. They know they're not supposed to do that, but since they little chocolate boys, they putting them on the news. Have their identities on the news as accused thieves. Okay? So you know how they do when they do us. But we're going to get to it because, listen, we not here trying to uphold this dumb shit. All right? Not at all. A man has been charged with attempted unalivement in the clapping of New York Jets NFL Chris Boyd. The suspect was Bronx resident Frederick Green, 20, who was arrested on Monday and charged with attempted unalivement, assault, and criminal possession of a weapon. Police told the BBC News. Damn it, Nick, you done made international news here, boy. I say, boy, you made international news here. Boyd was clapped outside a popular New York City restaurant at 2 a.m. local time on the 16th of November during what police described as a confrontation with a group of strangers. Okay, Bionic Prince, what up? Listen now, listen. Damn it. The 29-year-old was taken to the hospital in critical condition after a bullet hit his lung and lodged in his pulmonary artery. He was later discharged. Okay? Excuse me. Boyd was with two other Jets players and a third friend in Midtown Manhattan when they were taunted by a group of strangers outside a restaurant. Okay? That led to a physical confrontation during which police alleged Green clapped Boyd twice in the abdomen. Surveillance video from the area showed Green run away and get into a vehicle driven by another person, it is alleged. Okay? All right? Green was arrested on the 8th of December, about 580 kilometers or 360 miles away in the city of Buffalo, where he was hiding at his girlfriend's apartment. A statement from the U.S. Marshal Service confirmed that a person of interest had been taken into custody. When law enforcement surrounded the building, the suspect was seen peeking out the window. Who's that looking in the window? Pow. Nobody now. Peeking out the window apartment looking for an escape avenue, but retreated inside after seeing the team and a canine officer. Damn. The standoff ended soon after when the suspect left the apartment with his hands up, dreads cut, and looking real hungry. Yeah. So now, it's off to jail you go. 20 years old. I want all young men to know. Man, because, listen, we have a juvenile facility in Brownsville, Brooklyn. They got dudes in there as young as 13 to 14, all the way up to 18, right? And it's filled. And they all got some real heinous crimes. They got stabbings, they got clappings, they got little... Man, y'all kids gotta understand, man, that your life ends right there. So the earlier you become involved and known by law enforcement, the earlier your life going to end. And I'm really sick of people skirting around the truth. It is not a pleasant place to be. Now, I don't know if you got issues in the house with your daddy or your stepdad, your mama, or your stepmammy. You got to figure it out. It is nothing like going to jail. Y'all little dudes got to get it right. I'm telling you. The things that y'all doing, the way y'all going about it is off. I'm not going to tell you it's wrong. Okay? That is a statement that history will determine whether if your crimes or your lack of respect for the authorities is wrong. But I'm telling you, it's off. It's off and you can lose your life. Okay? Well, I don't believe it was a robbery, Neef. I don't believe from the reports and what's going on social media, they saying that they was going back and forth with words with the youngins and, started talking reckless, that dehumanizing talk that I always keep telling y'all, that bag talk or what somebody got, what somebody ain't got, or yo, you's a bum. And listen, our people love to do that. They love to dehumanize an individual based on what they perceive the individual has financially. And yo, that's just not it. I'm telling you, it's not it. Because many of those who have the bag only have it because they exist in institutions of white supremacy. Without it, they wouldn't be shit. Or they would be outlaws themselves. Understand that. Nobody that's up that has anything, especially nowadays, is doing it absent, outside of these institutions. They not. I don't care if you're an athlete. I don't care if you're an actor, actress. I don't care if you're a rapper. You are existing in a space that white folk allow you to exist in. The minute they don't want your black ass there, you out of there. You right back down to the welfare. You right back down to urban communities. You right there. And it's been proven over and over and over again. So nobody exists with riches or with wealth independent of these OFAs. Okay? So for people to consistently do that, clown a mother, yeah, right? Like Mike Epps said, you stunt on each other. So for them to, go into space back and forth, I don't know what these athletes be. Y'all didn't learn yet. Didn't learn yet. I'm telling you. Athletes, y'all better understand something, man. You'll ruin your entire life over some bullshit in the street. Now, he almost lost his life. Okay? Critical condition. Beefing with somebody who don't have shit and don't have anything to lose. However, y'all little dudes, listen, I just seen another piece of content on social media where I want to say he's an old fan. I'm not 1,000% sure, but somebody, this young person went through the system. The parents didn't bail him out. I don't know if y'all seen it. They refused to bail him out, and that very night, somebody poked him out, bodied him. It's just like that. It happens that fast. So now, if that can happen day one, why would you put yourself in a position to have to make that your life experience from right now? 16, 17, because when you these ages, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, they trying to finish you. So that's what you want your life to be? Ducking razor blades and ice picks and fiberglass? Huh? He didn't go to a bar. It was a restaurant. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think they pressed him, but if they did, no, you can't do it. You can't do it. Let's just say that for that, because people always go into that. Yo, I can't wear jewelry. I can't wear my nice things. I should be able to do this. I should be able to go there. I should be able. No, you can't do it. Now, you can argue, you can debate, you go back and forth about it on what could or should be, but we dealing with it what it is. No, you can't be going running around balling out in NYC in the 5 boroughs. It's a 7 in 10 chance that somebody gonna run up on you and make an attempt to take something from you. That's just what it is. It is what it is. We know that as street people. We know that as robbers. You don't see robbers running around wearing shit. It is what it is. Stop fighting that, especially when you're in a different tax bracket, where you have resources to create your very own little pleasure palace and things like that. Why be out and about? What are you trying to prove? You're out and about because you're trying to stun on people. Y'all heard Cam say it earlier. Cam just said it. On him and May's joint. They was getting money so they could run around and stunt. So they could run around and get girls. So they want the car, they want the nice jewels. You want to run around and stunt on people who don't have. And people who don't have get frustrated and triggered easily. So what's the back and forth about? No, you can't do it. What is the need to do it? Y'all see the extremely wealthy run around? Y'all go to clubs and see Bill Gates and Warren Buffett? Y'all see them in the club? In the bar? Y'all bump into Elon Musk at the movie theater? What are we doing? No. And I'm telling you that from someone, and I'm telling you right now, I'm very transparent in this class because we are here to teach each other. We are here to educate each other. And I'm telling you, from someone who had a specific code, I was on them old fade net. But I'm telling you, don't tempt somebody you running around. Back in the days, they didn't have it like they doing now. You running around, well, these dudes running around with house money on their neck. Life-changing jewelry, watches, and this is, are they stupid or something? It will make somebody who don't necessarily go at black folk and say, man, listen, man, damn that code. That's house money on his neck. You come on, man. This ain't even a debatable point. This ain't don't do it. Don't do it, because everybody doesn't have that code. There's a lot of self-hate. There's a lot of extremely hating ass individuals who will pull that thing out and take your life. Easy. And then you got to ask, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Okay? Ain't no, it's there, you can't carry in New York City. Not in the way that you believe in. Can't carry nothing. He going to jail. He would have went to jail. Just that simple. You see Plaxico Burress clapped himself. You cannot. I don't care if you're an athlete. I don't care if you're an actor. There's specific rules of carrying in NYC. This ain't the South. This ain't out West. Y'all don't even understand that law enforcement can't run around with one up in the head. But everybody keep telling y'all different shit. Y'all don't even understand that. It's a quick read. Look it up. Look it up. Ain't no carrying in the 5 boroughs unless your ass is on duty on the job. Just that simple. Just that simple. So if he would have had something, he would have clapped at Shorty. He didn't even have to hit these little dudes. Just clapped at him. He would have been going to jail. Then how much sense would that make? This is what I'm saying. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Just don't do it. But you want to go out, we run around, you want to front for the big. Yeah, this is it's a mentality that is dumb. It's just beyond ignorant. 8 million people in the naked city of NY. 20,000 of them are staunch, professional stick-up kids. About 1,000 of them is just stupid, dumb knuckleheads that happen to come across a firearm. Could be dirty. It's going to misfire. They don't know what they're doing. And you could get popped. It makes no sense. It just doesn't. It doesn't. But anyway, what doesn't make sense for real is that mentality of these young dudes in this day and age, believing that they can run around with firearms, sticking people up on the street and not go to jail. You see how this works? It's dumb that the athletes are doing it, dumb that the actors and the rappers are doing it, trying to front and all that, but it's even dumber for these kids. Cameras everywhere, phones everywhere. Soon as they got into the confrontation, beefing back and forth, somebody put a phone. Oh shit, yo, they getting ready to fight. So now your ass is on candid camera. See, back in the days when we had the TV show Candid Camera, we used to chuckle and shit. Oh shit, nobody knew that the camera was on them. Oh, look, and they doing pranks and dumb shit. Now you on consistent Candid Camera. I don't know why. Drill rappers, YNs, bangers, whatever the hell they want to call. I don't know why. I don't get that. That you can't pass a store, a building, a car, a bus without being on Candid Camera. Why y'all don't get that? And it's not only in business districts and clubs in Manhattan. That's in the P's. That's in the project. That's everywhere. You know, when you come to Penn Workman, NYCHA houses, do you know that there's a camera in front of the building? There's a camera in the lobby. There's cameras in the elevator. There's cameras in the staircases. Damn it, when I come out the crib, it's a camera right near the incinerator. Yeah, they watching you throughout. So what in the hell y'all drill dudes is thinking about? What, for real, for real? Y'all want to go to jail on? Because that's the only excuse that I could give y'all, that y'all want to go to jail. Y'all want to be in a space where somebody is looking in your butt 2 times a day, 4 times on the weekend, and shit. An extra 2 when you go on a visit. Y'all little dudes like grown men to look in your grippers, to look in your butt, to tell you to bend over, cough, grab your nuts, pull up your nuts. Let me see the back of your under your feet, your ears and all that. Y'all like that shit, don't y'all? Y'all little dudes like, y'all must like it. Y'all don't know that happens? That when you go on a visit before you come back to the housing unit, somebody got to look up in your butt. You just was on a visit floor trying to get feels and shit on your little girl, and she, stick your little hand up in her little, her little tart little snatch, thinking you grown and shit. Yeah, my shorty coming up, and you playing in her little nasty box, getting her little shit bubbling, because she gonna erupt like a volcano soon as she get back to the project. You just rubbed her up real nice. For your mans in them. They gonna wear her ass out too, right after the visit. Soon as she get back to the P's. Yeah. But you, sir, before you could get back, so you can lay down and miss home and shit, somebody gonna look dead in your ass. Like, yeah. Spread your cheeks. Every visit. This is what y'all young dudes, y'all might be doing it to each other now because y'all are easily adaptable to those conditions. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Like, that's what y'all like? Because this is the life that you're about to live. Playing in these streets. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? Come on, man. Y'all have to think. And I'm saying it this way because there's really no need. There's really no need for y'all to be out there doing what you're doing. The language, the slang, how y'all communicate with each other. It's just at this point too late in the game. Too late in the game. Y'all seen, because like I said, I'm always out and about. Many mornings I catch the whole fleet of the UPS drivers leaving a little space. Be about 20. Boy, I hate when I catch it too. Be about 25 of them trucks. Man, when you go past and you look in there before they get in the trucks and they break out, these is young people, man. Kids pushing them trucks. Got a gig. Every Amazon delivery truck I see, them big, stupid, retarded shits or them bike shits they be riding in midtown. These are young men getting to it. Y'all dudes drilling and banging? Come on, man. It's at a point now where, damn it, y'all should have your own damn LLC or nonprofit for the gangs if y'all really want to do something. For real. Because this shit y'all got going on, man, y'all going to be, I'm serious. Y'all going to be the next now latest Skittle group. This generation here. Because I'm telling you, they going to line y'all dumb asses up for years and years. But my thing is, I don't believe people are giving them a nice, solid description of what it is when your ass go through them gates. That's why I wrote that book, the All-American Justice System Handbook. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Shower shoes visits. Yeah. Because I gave a description of everything you're going to go through from point A to point Z. And if you read that book and you still want to be in some type of lifestyle where you have better than a 50% chance to end up in jail, then damn it, that's just what you was destined to become. Somebody's bunkie. Yeah. Yeah. Opening yourself up to a life of opening up and spreading your butt cheeks. Because that's all you do. That's all you do. The staff want to look in your behind? Yeah. Civilian or officers, your fellow inmates or prisoners or wherever you land, detainees, gonna want to look right square dead in your gripper and help themselves to say, if that's what you want, a life of that, y'all might as well start it right now. And I'm not gonna act like I don't see it right now. Okay? I'm telling you, Blue Piranha, much appreciation for the war effort. The price of that is varies. It's on Kindle. See Bliz, what's the price on our All-American Justice System Handbook? The link is right there, Piranha. Just go right to the link. Shouldn't be much because it's a downloadable book, you know, or you can get you the hard copy. I believe it's 15. But you know, prices change. It's Amazon, you dig. But I see things on Twitter. I see a lot of Grippergate activity on Twitter. I do. And just keep it a buck. I see a lot of young dudes doing a lot of weird things. And they don't cover up. They face now nothing. Young dudes is out of control. So we are dealing with a lot of hurt, a lot of hyper sexuality, a lot of non-conscious beings, you know, allowing themselves to be utilized by these systems. You understand? Okay? So, you know, when you go through trust and believe, unless you state raised, it's going to be an experience that's going to rock your world. It's consistently stank. Consistently. It's consistently dirty. Consistently. You're going to befriend roaches and mice consistently. And you see them dudes that you walk past in the street that got their cup out. Dudes that's on the train mumbling themselves. Dudes that's all these unhoused. And don't disrespect them young dudes. You young dudes, I'm telling y'all now. And many of y'all are young dudes now doing this shit. But I'm telling y'all that y'all drill dudes or y'all dudes think y'all getting a few dimes, nickels. Don't disrespect them homeless dudes, the unhoused, because those are the dudes that's going to be your bunkies when you go up in there. Yeah, that stink dude that just asked you for $1. That's your bunkie. Y'all one and the same when you go to jail. Okay? This is the life you want to live because y'all don't want to listen. And I know I've been there. I didn't want to listen. And I was very intelligent and didn't want to listen. Because I thought even in my intelligence, I knew it all and didn't. And didn't. I knew enough not to go to Sparfit, not to go to DFY and all that state-raised bullshit. I didn't hit the island, man, until I was 21. After college, after the service, I didn't start bidding till late. That's how intelligent I was until circumstance and happenstance falls in your lap. That's how the universe works. So I get y'all don't want to listen. But see, I came up in an era where they conditioned us to believe that we can always get over. That, man, you got 4 or 5 open cases. Yeah. Yeah, we used to get ROR for crazy shit. Yeah, we used to have 4 or 5 open cases. Mm-hmm. Y'all get 1, and that's it. 1. And y'all done. They let us play around. They let us stumble. They let us get into a space where we thought we was going to consistently get over. Mm-hmm. They don't let y'all do that. They telling y'all that from right now. And setting the plays up for you to fall right in the trap. Okay? Well, let me tell you what else going on in there. You got to fight for everything. You got to fight for the phone. Mm-hmm. Just to get on and speak to your peoples, you got to act like a damn savage. Yeah. You got to fight for the TV. Damn it. If you want, you got to fight for the damn newspaper that comes there. I don't even know if they still do that. Do the newspapers still come through Rikers Island? Because damn it, I don't even see the newspaper in the street no more. I don't even pay attention to the shit. Because I know they got tablets on the island, but the tablets are not, I don't believe they're online. I know they got their little Cash App and little shit. You know, I don't think they could watch me. Right? They can't get on the internet and yo, because I'm telling you, I probably would have at least 50,000 subscribers by now. Okay? So I know they got their little tablets, and you got to beg the police, the COs to charge it. Yo, CO, charge me. Yo, where's the charger? And they got to charge the tablets and all that. But the ones who are not using the tablets is getting high because I'm hearing that, yeah, in these county jails since cigarettes has been banned, nicotine has been banned, nationwide, that dudes is sniffing K2, doing all type of weird drugs, psychotic shit. Yeah, so you gotta fight them for the phone, for the newspaper, maybe for your child. I done seen dudes get cut for a little kid box of frosted flakes, frosties and shit like that. That's your breakfast. So if you a little chunky, greedy ass kid or one of them little skinny dudes that can eat everything, your ass is going through the system. Your breakfast is two damn slices of bread and a little box. Yeah, the little kid pack. This ain't even a kid pack. This is for the kindergarten. Little box of Frosties. And when they come house gang, it's like, yo, don't come out your cell. Because they trying to get like 5 or 6 Frosties for themselves. Yeah. Because that shit ain't going to fill you up. This is the life you want to live, though. I've seen dudes get cut for a box of Frosties. Yeah. It's just that real. And y'all can run around and ask if I'm lying. Yeah. Go ahead. Go and ask the other dudes that's on YouTube talking about, yeah, I was here, I was there, I was here. Yo, son, remember we did, remember, and they got the shit sounding like it was so vainglorious and shit. But I was with them dudes too. A lot of them was crying. Their mammy was sick, dying. These dudes ain't even trial ready yet. Court dates 4 or 5 months down the line. Mama on her deathbed, crying. Little Project Biatch she done checked out. I ain't coming no more. Stress. The mans in them, gone. No pink slips, nothing. You on the island looking crazy. You in the county jail looking crazy. And not a CO give a goddamn. When they come through on the cell search, spread your ass. And you sitting there worrying about if your mom's gonna make it or not. And some old face telling you spread your ass. Okay? Youngins understand that. Now you can have all type of issues with it. Beliefs and all that. You ain't no punk yet. But you gonna perform like a punk. Because if you don't spread them, they beat you down. What kind of shit is that? What kind of life is that? A man who is claiming or is performing as a heterosexual, as a job. He got to look up in between your behind cheeks and see if something there. And if you don't do it, they beat you down. That's punking you. That's buck breaking. Because at one point, you're going to do it. You're not going to keep taking them ass whippings. Because somebody going to come to visit you. You're going to want to go down on that visit. But you know what that entails. Every time you go on a visit, you know that somebody, is going to be looking in your ass. You just know that. That's a fact. That for every pleasant visit that makes you feel that somebody cares about you, that you're still alive, you're going to go through the trauma of somebody telling you, bend over. And sometimes them officers be sweet. And you might be a certain officer favorite. Because you go down on a visit every week, somebody coming to check on you. And that same officer be right there. And you just be hoping that he don't make you strip. That's just the reality of it for that part. But y'all like to play in these streets. Y'all like to get high, y'all like to smoke, y'all like to drink heavy. Y'all performing. It's performative in the street to be a gangster or a drill or, whatever y'all want to call it now. We did the same shit. We performed. Right? We thought we was about that action, and we was about that action because many of us had no choice. They threw the crack right there. Bang! And we didn't know what it was. We found out real quick what to do with it. And then different hustles came about. All from that one particular poison. Boosting started climbing once again. Oh yeah, they've been boosting since the 1920s and 30s when they first had department stores. They've been pimping since the beginning of time. Okay? Dude's been jacking and sticking people up. Shit, y'all, since Billy the Kid now. Right? But with that crack, every hustle changed. Got a little bit more frequent, a little bit more dangerous. So we did perform. And I got some people who still incarcerated from 89 and 90 performing. You dig? Y'all don't have to do that nowadays. But if you want to, know that the police and administration ain't the only ones that like to keep that now later Skittle Rainbow shit prevalent. You're going to be around different people. So Poppy and them that y'all disrespecting the bodega and the store and the streets and all that, they going to be in there too. And certain elements of them, they love the rainbow. They love them now later Skittles. Boy, I ain't seen nobody and shit. They could act crazy if they want. I ain't seen nobody more favorable to them lizards than them Latino brothers. Get mad all you want. They like them. Oh yeah, they got a different type of relationship with them. And if you just can't stomach it, if you one of these type of men that just ain't with that being around, you got to fight. Because them nietas love that. They love them. See, I haven't seen that being promoted or spoke about on YouTube or social media. The nietas. Talk about, yeah, no oppression, Poppy, no oppression, no oppression. I wouldn't give a damn what you call it. That's your manito, your manito is switching and got breasts and all that shit. Can't live up in here. Straight like that. And you got to be able to hold it down because they're going to transform for them punks. Boy, or hell or hot water, them punks come at the gate. They on point, like, damn. Coming to the gate with all type of tang and cookies and powdered donuts for the punk. Yeah, you go, oh. Look, and don't even know. They just know that shit disturbed the whole house. So y'all youngins is ready to get down. Y'all ready to fight and keep that thing up out of the housing unit? Because that's going to cause all type of chaos. Yeah. You know I'm on it. Straight like that. He not coming in here. I don't care how cool we been for the last year, whatever. No black, no, negrito my ass. He not coming in here. Ain't about no oppression or nothing. Ain't nothing worse than two things in a housing unit behind bars. A pump and some dope. That gets shit out of order real quick. So when you're young ass 18, 19, 20 years old, strolling up in there and don't know what to expect, man, it's a lot of shit. Yeah, definitely. Mortal Kombat, that's right. Not to mention your own kind trying to extort you, man, listen. Come on, man. It's a headache, yo. You layer that with these goddamn judges and DAs trying to give you forever. Y'all youngins still want to do that dumb shit? You got a world out here full of womans, full of box, full of good meals, full of good ideas, and man, y'all got the whole world that y'all don't have to fight for at all. But y'all want to get that shit out, or you don't see it. Y'all don't see it? Y'all don't see a world full of box? Y'all don't see that? Y'all young dudes don't see that? Y'all don't see it. I see it every day. I see so much box. Man. Box that's leaking. Literally. All in the street. Can't give this shit away. But y'all in the, what is the end result of you being in the street? What are you trying to get to in the street that you can't get to from some box? I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm really trying to figure this shit out. What are you trying to get? What do you young dudes want? Cause it's right there. Huh? Never mind the headache bros. Don't worry about them goddamn man-hating, stupid-ass false narrative running around. So don't worry about them. They ain't shit. They ain't shit. Don't worry about the pussy hoarders. They gonna be leaking. They gonna get out of it. Let them die in their own inequity. I'm talking about the willing participants that acknowledge you as their man. Y'all little dudes is running around missing out. And because you missing out, you're going to make a bad decision, and then your ass is going to be in a cell. Scratching your head, trying to figure it out. If you get woke up at that time, because some of y'all still don't wake up at that time. Y'all play the game. Running around looking for pussy books and shit, waiting for the judge. You get into the whole rhythm of the shit. Yo, when you go to court, so y'all go back in March. Oh, word, yo, what up, son? What up? You waking up day in, day out doing the same shit. Hoping you don't get cut, hoping you don't have to cut nobody, right? Hoping you don't get searched because somebody gonna come and look in your ass, hoping that nothing pops off and you're not in the housing unit that's consistently hot and on fire and they searching y'all 3 times a day. And every time they search, bend over. Y'all little dudes like that? Y'all think y'all enjoy that? Okay. Have at it. Have at it. Because these ignorant ass athletes, they not gonna stop. These stupid ass rappers, they not gonna stop. These real estate, these podcasts, all these people that get into the bag ain't gonna stop. They gonna keep showing up, okay? Because they think they can do that. So it's up to you young dudes to be smarter. I'm telling you, that bid is waiting for you. It's right there. They got a bid for your ass. Trust and believe that. All that, yo, it's overcrowded. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Yeah, prison population numbers went down since the Coco Uno Nuevo. Yeah. Pandemic done shrunk them numbers. They let a lot of people go and a lot of people transition. They always got it bad for you up in there. Always. They always got a dirty mattress for you. Yeah. Yeah. Always a spot. And I told you, if they don't have a spot in the cell for you, I told y'all. In transit every day around this country, they got at least 20, 30,000 inmates in transit, going from jail to jail, from jail to court, from anywhere, in transit. Buses, from the state to the feds, or the feds to this, transfer the immigrant. They got prison population in transit every day. So if they ain't got a bed for you, they got somewhere for you. But y'all little drill niggas don't get it. Y'all don't get that. Which again leads me to believe that y'all doing this shit out here already. Y'all already playing in each other grippers. Y'all already are accustomed to that lifestyle. Y'all already hating women. Y'all already are moving in a space where you don't know yourself. No knowledge of self. Bill Power shit. Y'all Bill Power's running around crazy, mindless. And now your ass is all the way in Buffalo. All the way in Buffalo. Cut dreads and all that. Come on, man. Y'all too late in the game for this shit. You dig? Y'all too late in the game for this. But it's what y'all want. So, and what's his name? His name is, so yeah, I seen the name. What's his name? T-Boy or some shit? I think that's what it is. T-Boy something, some shit. Drill rap dude, some shit. Man, listen. MC Shan told y'all on the bridge. Y'all missed that. See, everybody get caught up in the bridge. Get caught up in the beat and Shan flow. And don't know that the bridge is actually a conscious song. Yeah, that last verse was deep. I'm telling you. Why don't you wise up? Come on now. You talking about school, they're talking about quitting. Come on, man. Reach for your goals because I'm reaching for mine and I'm from bridge. Y'all missed that shit. Everything we did in the beginnings of hip-hop was conscious. Message driven. Nobody telling y'all youngins to cut it out. Like, stop. Like, cut it out. It ain't worth it. I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. You could be twisted out here in these streets. It's a come up right around the corner. You can be twisted. You could be unhoused. You could be running around with no chick. Musty, all that. And that very day, the next day, you could hit your come up. anytime, anywhere. That's just how life is when you outside. But when your ass in jail, ain't no come up. You only come up if somebody plug you with some little broad that's gonna write you a letter. Send you a little pic so you could jerk off your little joint. That's your only come up. Now you ain't running into a bag of money. If you did, you couldn't spend it. You ain't no come ups in there. Only come up in there is if they give you an extra goddamn donut at chow. If they happen to have donuts on the menu. Or if they give you your favorite chili con carne, god damn it, that's it. Everything in jail is a routine. For decades too. You ain't getting out. So, I'm telling you. Make it happen out here. Figure it out. Find a way. But that dumb shit, that don't make sense. That's just, y'all just, those who standing tall and firm in it, y'all just want jail. Y'all just want that bullshit. Yeah. Y'all like that shit. Because it makes 0 sense. But damn, I ain't know I was going to be on here for 71 minutes with that. Yeah, I didn't know that. Not at all. So now let me get to the next piece here. Which is, I don't even know which way I want to go with this. Do I want to go to the Pan-Africanism and that? Because that's a very, very, very deep dialogue. Or do I want to go? Now, I got to go to this other video. Now, I know this is a piece of content. And I know it was made to be funny. Okay? What up, Lorenzo? I know it was meant to be funny. But nah, man. Because, look, it's 112, I'm sure. Because I see the names. I know my people. I'm sure about 70 of y'all is men. Heterosexual men. Maybe about 10 of y'all in here that's kind of, kind of now later skittle. And yeah, shouts out to you. We know y'all in here. Don't worry about it. But this piece of comedy content had me say, yo, I gotta ask this question. Now, in the content, in the vid, I see a dude driving, then he stops, Listen, here we go, dropping off who we learned to be his nephew for work. So he pulls over, yeah. Yo, what's up? Yeah, this is the spot, this and that, have a good day, Shorty getting ready to get out the whip. Then he's like, yo, hold on, that's your phone. Don't leave it out your phone. And Shorty reaches to get the phone and Unc gives him a kiss. Shorty wows out, yo. Tight. But he gets out the car, so you got to run me a fade. And he's like, yo, you my nephew. Now Shorty said, you got to run me the fade. I want a fade right now. And Unc gets shook, like, yo, hold up. But you my nephew. So now, this shit is funny, it's hilarious. I chuckle, but I'm saying, like, hold on. Since when black men are not allowed to show their family members, their younger family members, affection? And how much affection could cause you to get a fade? Like, come on now. That is fade worthy from your nephew? Let me know. Come on now. How many of y'all think that is fade worthy? You can't kiss your nephew in the eye? I think he tried to rush or caught him in the eye. Huh? That's fade worthy? Huh? Come on, man. Damn it, give me a black heart or a fist if y'all think that's fade worthy. That's that man's nephew. Talk about it. They don't play like that. What is the play? He wasn't playing. He dropped him off. Yo, have a good day. Have a good day. Come on, man. Talk about it. Is that fade worthy? Y'all don't. How many of y'all kiss y'all pops? If y'all pops are still around. Huh? What up, Grove Street? What up? Hmm? A big hug? Listen, he was in the car. Shorty bent down to get his phone, and I guess Unc was overcome with emotion. Listen, I want you to have a good day. Kissed him on the eye and shit. Shorty eye blinking and shit. Huh? See, look, yeah, I'll give Pops an old geezer man kiss on the forehead, mob type kiss. See? Hold on. VK said, what, he not in elementary school? No, he was going to work. So he's about 17, 18. You what? You chilling. You just got out of prison. You did 57 years. Salute to you. Salute to you. Welcome. Welcome to a very changed society. Welcome back. Okay? That's family to the chest. What that mean? You got to run the fade. So okay. He got to run the fade. He kissed him in front of the crew. Nope, nobody was there. He was dropping them off for work. He was in the passenger seat. It was just them two. And he pecked him. All right, have a good day. And sure, he got him and said, listen now, you got to run me the fade. Get out. So I'm saying, okay, well, what's the deal? He said, you know you my nephew, right? Had a mush? Right? He got to get a mush. Oh, man. Hold on. I don't see anything wrong with it, but I'm a woman. When your loved one is no longer here, you will wish you will be able to kiss that loved one. No joke. Oh, yeah, definitely. That's the take on it. It depends on, is this a general practice within the family? You understand? And to what extent? Now, again, this is a content creator who, uh, I'm guessing, you know, um, made this piece so people can laugh and get a joke. But I laugh because it was definitely done well. But I'm thinking deep about it. Like, you can't kiss your uncle, or your uncle can't kiss you, or black men are absent of affection. That is not rainbow skittle. Hmm? Because at what point, I mean, it's going to come a time real soon that we are going to have to be more vulnerable around each other, especially in language and expression. Because, you could watch the vids from the brothers in Vietnam who they knew they had nothing but each other. So they had to understand each other. They had to create the DAP and do all that to, yo, brother, I see you, man. I'm with you, yo. Love you, blood. Yeah, yeah. Because they get over there and they get their head popped off. And one from the Viet Cong, and it's from Au Fait soldiers. So, at what point is it okay for men to, be that expressive without fear? Excuse me. My pops are still here. The older guard is still right here. I just seen him. I was just with him Sunday. Okay? Now, that wasn't a habit when I was growing up. He was a very different type of dad. When I see my pops now, man, that's my dude every time. You dig? I don't go, man, man. Nah, hugs with my pops. Nah, man. I don't play that shit. Hugs him tight. And that's real deals. That's my pops. Now I don't have no nephews. And if I did have a nephew, you would have to see if his pops treat him like that. If his pops is affectionate and hugs him and all that, then it would be not strange or weird for you to show some type of affection, right? But if his pops don't do it, then you can't do it. That you understand what I'm saying? There's a whole different aesthetic behind it. But I'm saying, nephew wanted to fade. Now, what if he would have gave the nephew the fade and plucked him out? Now, what kind of message does that send? Now, for real, what kind of message does that send? Nephew got mad because you kissed him and, told him, have a good day at work, or, he want to fade. Now you go out there, you fade him. Boop, 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 boop. Now, how he going to take that? What lesson is going to be learned from that? You understand what I'm saying? So it's a heavy conversation. You did? Heavy conversation. I don't see none of y'all in here admitting it neither. It's over 100 in here. I don't see nobody admitting that they hugged their uncle, kissed their uncle or grandpops or pops. Huh? Hold on, who said that? Yo, Bliz, you ever seen the flick with Q-Tip? Yeah, went up north. Yeah. Yeah, but that's how it happened. That shit was funny as hell. We all we got, man. He tried to push up for a Q-Tip. All we got is each other then. Yeah, that's when Mary played his mom. See, I seen that when we was up north. Laughing about that shit. We was gonna press Q-Tip. Q-Tip was an acting ass dude in that movie too. Yeah, he was toe up. Man is pressing him for the grippers. Like, yo, hold up. But that's how it wasn't too far from the truth, man. You got them dudes that state raised. They've been in foster care. They go to DFY. They come out of DFY. They hit the street for a little while. Get on the island. You know, come home from that. Catch a state bid. They don't know nothing but jailing. You understand? Come on now. Listen, we understand that you just came home. We understand that. Now, are you adding on to the dialogue or not? This isn't one of those spaces. We're in class. It's not an open dialogue. But you're welcome to add me on Instagram and we can have a live dialogue there. But in class, we have a whole lot of people from different backgrounds, different genders, and they don't want to hear a whole bunch of jail talk. So I get your 79. Salute to you, elder. But who are you? Because you might not even fit in this space right here. Are you for liberation of our people? Or you a good Christian Bible thumping brother? We got it, you're hurt. I understand that. Now give us the tools to make sure that them prisons can never take you back. That's the question here. This is not slow gases. Because individuals your age, my father age, left prisons for us. Because if they would have abolished the prisons, I would have never had opportunity to go there. So I'm not trying to leave it for the next generations. Let's build about that. How can we make sure and guarantee that not another life is given life behind the bars? That's where we at. We liberators up in here. Now, can you show us how to take them shits down brick by brick with our hands? Because that's what type of time we got to be on. You home. Okay. You did your time. You home. Now let's get right. Let's get right. Ain't no parades here. None of that. Let's get right. Got you. Come on now. Shit. You ain't gonna get none of that from me. Nah. Now you did all that. You was trolling or not. I'm on it. On top of it, nigga. You don't get no cookies for coming home. We just had that a couple of classes ago. My brother Greg Bonner, what's up? Much appreciation for funding the war effort. Nah, get back, get to work. Bro, we in the same conditions we been in. We in the same conditions. Same shit I tell Deruba and any of these elders. We just watch and had to witness rap. H. Rap Brown, the Imam. That's traumatic. This man put down some work for us and we let him sit and rot. Ain't nobody went and got him. We sat and watched until they let Sundiata Akola come home right before he transitioned. Mutulu Shakur right before he transitioned. Geronimo Pratt right before he transitioned. Leonard Peltier. What are we doing? The same way they put them shits up, we got to put them down. Take them down. Okay? Shit. I'm always on point. Always. Always on point. You dig? Always on point. All right? Now, so we dealt with the affection. We dealt with the affection. I'm saying, black men, don't be scared now, especially if they're your family members, man. Y'all got to get comfortable. Man, I ain't talking about no Grippergate Rainbow Skittle Now later shit, but you got to be comfortable with expressing love, gratitude, camaraderie with each other. Got to do it. It's going to be too late when you're in the foxhole. Like I tell y'all, a lot of these disciplines have to begin. Like right now, like early on, it's going to be too late when you're in the war. Too late. You're not going to do it. You're not going to respond. So this has to be a habit. Okay? Has to be a habit. All right? Now, another video that I saw on my own. Y'all didn't send me these videos tonight. Another video I saw on my own. And this is something I spoke about with several individuals. I don't know if I made it a topic in class. I might have spoke briefly on it in a book club, right? Because, you know, we did book clubs all month for Black History Month. I did it 2 years in a row. Every day for Black History Month, I did book club. I gave a book. We read it together, a synopsis, every day. I did it on Facebook for 4 or 5 years. I did it on YouTube for the last 2 years. 30 books, because some days I gave you 2 books. So I'm not sure if I spoke on this particular subject in book club. But I know I've spoke on it because I'm in a space now where I have to go deeper into my intelligence to answer the question, because it's been there with me for quite some time now, man. I seen the video where you had an older cat, and again, pardon me, I don't know the podcast, I don't know the name. I got it off of Twitter. If you see the thumbnail, you see the older gentleman. And I'm saying he older. He might be my damn age. Okay? Yeah, he could be my age and shit, but he just look a little older. Anyway, he's getting interviewed on a podcast, and the clip that I caught, the youngins was asking him about Pan-Africanism. And since he's from the continent, he said that the idea that we are all brothers is dumb. It is stupid, and that is the reason that we're having such difficulty. He said that idea, that notion is dumb. Now I said, oh shit, hold up. What? So the youngins were like, yo, hold on, you gotta explain this to me, man. You not my brother? He's like, no, I'm not your brother. Only, and this is what this man said, we are the only group of people that because we have the same skin, we make an attempt to galvanize each other. He said, I'm not your brother. I said, whoa. So a melanated man looking at two melanated youth in this setting and told him straight out, I'm not your brother. Now, years ago, I would have said he deserved a 4-5 barrel in his mouth and just squeeze the trigger. Yeah, that, you know. However, this ain't some years ago. So I've pondered on this question for a while, even with the whole FBA and all that. I've always pondered on the question because the conditions have changed so much. That the ideology of Pan-Africanism and being a Pan-Africanist has to deal with some very concrete realities. Now, when a youngin said, yo, you got to explain it to me, homie said, yo, listen, I'm from Benin. My country, okay, has 6.5 million people. And in that, there are 40 tribes, and none of us speak English. We don't have the same gods. We don't eat the same foods. We don't speak. So how in the hell I'm going to be a brother to you? I'm not even a brother to them. And that's just one country. So imagine all the other countries that are in Africa and their different tribes and different dialects. And we are here in the States claiming that we should be Pan-Africanists, work to unite the continent while we are dealing with this shit here. Man, I said, whoa, hold on. Now, he went on and then he, said that, you can't go to any space over there and they're going to treat you like a brother. You're not a brother. Not a brother. So I said, okay. But then he went into a space where he said, Europeans don't do that. The Asians don't do that. Only black people make an attempt. And vocally and express it. We're brothers, you're my brother. You said white folk don't do that. And I wish I was, there because I would have said, well, white folk don't have to do that. There's an understanding that they're on a united front. So they don't never have to do that. The institutions are there. The way they manifest themselves in those institutions is automatic. They don't have to pronounce brotherhood and being together. That shit is like right here, telepathy. White, white. White is right. So they don't have to do that. And even when they don't do it, the outcome of their actions, even when they're at war, when that Ukraine and Russia shit is over, it's gonna be over. You and I will never know the atrocities and what really happened in that. We won't know. I only know certain things because of my studies. That I know that Russia was so bold that they told the Ukrainians, that these two letters can't even be in your alphabet. They done took letters out these dudes' alphabets. That's how deep that shit is. Right? They've been trying to get Ukraine and all those little countries back up under the Iron Curtain. So they go through crazy shit as Europeans. They're not all together. If they was all together, that dude Charlie Kirk wouldn't have got his shit split live on TV. They're not a united front, but they're a united front when it comes to us. See, and that's what a lot of, these men and women from the continent don't get. But we, in our beliefs, again, in our beliefs that we come from there, created this space for Pan-Africanism. You would have to go back and see, the origins of the title, the origins of the thought. Okay? And see if we're still in that same space, because they so disunited over there. What the hell we trying to go over there for? For real. That shit is looking rocky. If they can't hold it down, they got Chinese over there kicking their ass and all type of weird shit going on. The hell we fighting to go over there? And they not doing what they need to be doing. Unless they part of the brick joints. The Burkina Faso. Right? Niger. You understand? So I get what he's saying, but what do we do? Because if we are not Pan-Africanists, if we are not, right, in a coalition or cooperation with dealing with them as they deal with the old phase, then what are we going to do? So I keep telling y'all here up under this umbrella, this apple pine baseball and shit. What are you going to do? Therein lies the confusion. That man said, we ain't brothers. I ain't your brother. I said, oh shit. That's deep. That's deep. And said it with authority. Yeah. With authority and great articulation. So now we got to say, oh, well, hold on. Let's pump our brakes here. If that is the majority of the thinking over there, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? It all starts with the beliefs and how we manifest ourselves within those beliefs. If we believe that we came from over there, should that be the struggle? If we believe that we are indigenous over here, like I always tell y'all, you can't rely so much on the Ofe and their historical context. Because then you're going to be twisted. Because if you want me to believe that we weren't indigenous to this entire globe, you got another thing coming. We were we were here first. We are here. The makers, the owners, the cream of the planet Earth, father of civilization, gods of the universe. We've been here. Indigenous to all of it. Don't get caught up into their historical shit that we were taken from Africa here, 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 dropped here, here, here. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're playing on your intelligence, so you mean to tell me that the entire Caribbean wasn't none of us there at all? At all. That we weren't there, that there was nobody indigenous to those islands. That there weren't people indigenous in Canada and over here. You got to be out your rabbit ass mind. But if you rely on what the old face say and believe that all of us was right there and that he was responsible for us populating the Caribbean island, are you serious? Come on now. So this is where these ideologies, these theories, right? These, thoughts of how we identify where we should move and how we should move is real. Okay? It's very real. We have to question that. Cause I was thrown. I was like, damn, son, you sure are, a little bit excited, saying that we ain't brothers. I was like, wow, damn. Okay. Hold that thought, though. Right? Hold that thought. That's that rich nigga thought. I ain't your brother. Nah, y'all ain't get to the bag. I got to the bag, and I'm doing swell over here with the old Faye. I wake up in the morning thinking about how I'm gonna make my boss some money and how I could get some. Y'all keep that energy and that thought. Cause boy, when we kick their ass, yeah, you niggas is next. Yeah, you might be first. So again, we ain't brothers. All right, cool, no doubt. Keep that energy, Mr. Benin. Yeah. All right, but these are questions. This is things we have to hold serious discussion with. What are we going to do with the thoughts of Pan-Africanism? What are we going to do when it comes to expressing affection to each other as black men, as relatives, siblings, and what are we going to do? How do we get these youngins out of the street? That's all this class is about: serious thinking, reflection, and then putting it into action. Okay? That's what you got to do. So, on that note, on that note, y'all know how we do. I thank all those who funded the war effort. Much appreciation to those who funded the war effort this evening. Much appreciation to, y'all know who y'all are. My classroom assistants for holding it down. Yeah. Make sure y'all come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Yes. It's a war going on outside. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Yes, you're absolutely right. Colonialism, amongst other things, divided us and destroyed. Yes, definitely. But how we gonna get it back? Keep telling y'all, revolution is love inspired. How we gonna get it back? If you don't love me, what's really good? You're not gonna bust your hammer for me. That's a fact. So how we gonna bring that back? Okay? Yeah. Don't be scared. Yeah, don't be afraid. You can't be afraid to love on each other. Can't do it. Can't do it. You have to be able to, want to go out. Look at what Mandingo. Look what happened to Mandingo. Mandingo was doing everything Master said. All right? Until Master told him, get his ass in that pot. Get your ass in that pot too, Mandingo. Get your ass in that pot. No, Master. Yeah, get your ass in that pot. See? If he would have loved his peoples, he wouldn't have had to get in that pot. All right? Me fuck, what you know about that? You laughing and shit. What you know about that? You don't know about Mandingo. I got to school y'all. Y'all don't know nothing about Mandingo. Huh? You think you know? You don't know nothing about Mandingo. Don't get in that pot. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. No, Master, no. Get your ass in that pot. All right? Huh? Frankie Fears, much appreciation for funding the war effort. And yo, listen, y'all gotta go over and watch, subscribe to, and like and comment on the Red Hook series. Listen, if you can't find it, go up in my community. It's right there. Watch the Red Hook series, engage, share it. Okay, comment on it. All right. Let's big it up. Let's build it up. There's nothing on TV that's worth a damn. Let's watch this Red Hook series. Very well put together for a YouTube joint. Yeah. All right. Huh? Yeah, Mandingo. Y'all don't know about Mandingo. Look, who said that? I don't know about it. You better go watch it. You better go watch it. What you mean y'all don't know about Mandingo? Shit, y'all playing. Y'all playing. Andre, yeah, I know you know Andre. I know you sharp as a brand new a dime coming out of the U.S. Mint. I know you know. No, the Red Hook series is current. That's brand new. Y'all gotta go watch that on YouTube. I'm talking about Mandingo. That's what I'm talking about. Then y'all know what I'm talking about. You know? Then you know what I'm talking about. That's deep. That's deep. Y'all gotta get into it, man. Come on, this is a class. This is what we do. We build each other up. We educate each other. We give each other a clear view of our conditions and how we gonna get up out of it. But damn it, you got to go watch the old school Mandingo. Yeah. Okay. And it's after 1. I got to breeze, man. That coffee got me a little, up enough to get through class, but damn it, I got to take it down. Got another long day ahead of me. Okay? All right? All my truckers, y'all get home safe. Y'all get to y'all load. Y'all get it back. Stay away from them rest stop dots. Huh? Y'all hear me? Them skeezers and all that shit. Y'all women, stay away from them crazy ass men. Yeah. Y'all know he crazy. Stay away from his ass. Block him. Out your phone, off social media. Get rid of them crazy ass men from around you. Okay, get you a liberator. Man that's going to, do what they supposed to do. All right? And 55 gang. Get y'all.